everyone, and welcome to this chair yoga video. My name is Gilda, and I am grateful to have an opportunity to share this chair yoga practice. Before we start, I would like to ask for everyone to be mindful of your body during this video. Yoga should never be painful. It's okay to make adjustments so that your body is comfortable. For today's practice, you will need a sturdy armless chair and a bottle of water. Let's begin by sitting up straight, closer to the middle of the chair, so you can scoot your bottom up close to the chair, to the center of the chair. Your core should be engaged, supporting your body. Your spine should be neutral, and your shoulders should be pulled back and down. So let's begin with a few mindful breaths. Bring our hands to heart center. And if you wish, you can close your eyes, but it's no requirement. And just begin to observe your breath. Observe your chest as it rises when you inhale and as it lowers when you exhale. Connecting the breath with movement is what we're going to do today. Now let's add a little more movement in with our breath. On the next inhale, hands rise. Lower as you exhale. Let's do this a few times. As we prepare to connect the body and the breath today. And let's just come back to center. And let's begin to do some shoulder circles. So you can place your hands on your knees or you can have them by your waist-side. Let's do some nice, gentle shoulder circles. And this is to relieve any stress. And you can connect this movement with breath by inhaling as the shoulders go up and exhaling as they go down. Let's reverse. Now let's loosen up the spine. Let's come back center, making sure your abdomen and your abs are engaged. Sitting up straight, spine neutral, and shoulders back and down. And we're going to do a few cat-cows. So I'm going to demonstrate both of these movements, and then we'll move it into a gentle flow. So as I cow, my head goes down into my chest, shoulders forward and back, hunched up like a cat. And as I inhale, coming back to center, and then allowing your chest to shine forward with a slight bend in your back. And then we'll continue this movement. Exhale, and inhale. body. If anything is uncomfortable, feel free to make any adjustments so that you are comfortable. Or feel free to sit out on any exercise throughout today's practice. Let's do one more round. And let's come back to center and relax. While I show you the next pose that we're going to do, this pose is a seated hip march, and it's to loosen up your hips and to get your legs nice and warmed up and your knees kind of lubricated. So we'll begin by either having your hands on your knees or on your sides, whichever is comfortable for you. And just slowly begin to march. Just warming up those hips. If you choose, you could put some arm movement in there. Or you can leave your hands on your knees. We'll do a couple more of these, just making sure that your hips are nice and warm as we enter into the conditioning of today's practice. And let's come back to center. Place your hands on your knees. And let's bring our hands to heart center to prepare for the next pose that we're going to do, which is going to be a low lunge. And a low lunge is going to be lifting one leg up and holding for a moment and lowering it. Lifting the other up and lunge and lowering it. Now if you choose, you can also include hand movement. Or you can just leave them heart center or on your knees, whichever is comfortable. So let's begin. Take a nice inhale. Remember to put that nice little pause up. Making any adjustments to your body, to this flow, so that you are comfortable. And this is the last one we're going to do. And we're going to come back to center. Now the next pose that we're going to do is called, it's a external hip rotation. So we'll start center, feet together, and then we'll take our right leg and open it up, hopefully angling at the corner of the chair there, and we'll hold it for a moment. Then we'll bring it back in. And we'll repeat on the other side. And what this does, it opens up the hip flexors, but you'll also feel the inner part of your leg as well. A nice stretch in it. Then we'll add some arm movement with this as well. And that's if you choose to do the arm movement. So let's Take a nice inhale and exhale. Inhale. Sorry. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Adding our movement. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now if you can't bring your elbows together, it's fine just to bring your hands together. And this is all optional. We're getting some exercise in the shoulder blades, stretching those shoulder blades. We'll do a couple more of these. And let's come back to center. Now the next pose we're going to do is a forward bend. So we'll put one leg out, sit up nice and tall, and we'll have our core engaged, and we're going to bend or hinge right at the waist. Making sure your core is engaged. Hold for a moment. Come back up. And then we'll do that a few times on the right leg, and then we'll switch over to the left. So take a nice inhale and hinge. And come back up. And repeat. Try to connect your movement with breath. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. All right, let's switch legs up. Nice and tall. Core engaged. And hinge. And let's do this one more time. And let's come back to center. And we're going to just start to wind down here. We're going to go into some stretches to try to cool the body down a little bit. I know we've done a few stretches here and some movement, working some muscles. So let's bring, let's bring our feet hip width apart. Let's take our left hand and place it on our right knee. And our right hand goes behind us. As we do a spinal twist. So inhale, and then as you exhale, just look over your shoulder, your right shoulder. And breathe normally. And next, inhale back to center. Let's do this a couple more times. Inhale and exhale. And breathe. And on the next inhale, come back to center. And let's switch sides. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And one last time. I'm going to do a nice chest expansion. So if you can grab either the sides of your chair or the back of your chair, we're going to draw those shoulders back. We're going to lift our chest up to the ceiling and breathe. And let's release. Let's do this one more time. Inhale and breathe. And exhale back to center. All right, let's stretch out that right foot and let's flex and point. Should feel this in our legs, your calves, your ankles, your knees, your thighs. And let's give the other foot some flex and point. You might hear some crackles. That's okay. And let's relax. Let's bring our hands to heart center and just gently close your eyes. And let's relax for a few moments. Observing our breath as we prepare to end this yoga practice. I hope you have a gentle smile on your face. Now if you have your eyes closed, slowly begin to open them, keeping that gentle smile. Thank you for joining this yoga video. I hope you're feeling more relaxed and energized for the rest of your day. Namaste, meaning I bow to you. Have a great day.